Piggybacking off of that, Angelina commented and said, to me, e-collars and prong collars to an extent shouldn't be sold over the counter and should only be sold through a trainer, like a doctor giving a prescription if they deem that appropriate. Again, I disagree. I don't think it's that hard of a fucking tool to use. I don't think it requires a ridiculous amount of skill to use. I think that the vast majority of people out there, the vast majority of owners that would go and buy an e-collar themselves, if anything, are probably hesitant to use the collar. They're not going to be over shocking the dog all the time.
Yeah.
Right? If anything, they're going to be hesitant. I remember when I bought my first e-collar, this is when I was training with Vera. I was working with a couple different trainers at the times before I was a dog trainer, right? And I was like, man, I really want to. I started hearing about these e-collars. I was like, man, I want to kind of try to figure this out and do off-leash training and this and that. And I remember I went to the store. I bought an e-collar from Pet Supplies Plus around the corner from where I lived, and it was like $120 like pet safe one or something like that. And I remember I went home and I put it on Vera and I went for a walk and I was like, all right, I'm going to start walking with her and I'm going to use this e-collar like I would use the leash, right? I looked up a couple videos and stuff on it. And I remember I went and I hit it one time and she was like, whoa, kind of jumped a little bit. And I was like, fuck this. And I took the thing back and I took it off and I took it back to the store and I returned it.
Oh, damn. I didn't know that.
Took it back to the store and returned it. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing with this thing. Now, a part of me was extra like, I just want to make sure that I do it right. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I'm going to fuck anything up or create any problems or this or that. I was just like, I know I'm going to start working with somebody that's going to teach me how to use this anyways. I might as well just wait, which we have a lot of clients do as well. They try to buy one and then they maybe try to use it once or twice. And they're like, we know we're going to do training, so let's just wait until then. But I literally have clients tell me all the time. They send me emails. They comment on social media and stuff like that. And they say, I trained my dog with an e-collar using your videos, right? Or using whatever it may be. They didn't need to go hire a trainer to do it. If anything, many of them just needed their dog to stop fucking jumping, right? I fully support people doing that. Same with prong collars. This person said the same thing with prong collars. I fully support people buying a prong collar and doing nothing but just attaching the leash to it and going for a walk. Even if it helps the pulling this much, makes it better for you, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No issue with that. And the other side of the conversation is just like, I don't think people realize how fucking hard it is to screw something up with a prong collar or e-collar. I don't think people realize how hard it is.
Yeah.
You have to be so unbelievably horrendously cruel of a person in order to do that. And then get back to, it's not the tool on the dog, it's the tool on the other end of the leash, right? And at that point, that is just a serious person problem that whether they had an e-collar or a prong collar, they're going to be doing something real fucking assholery.
Yeah. 100%.
So I don't support them being banned at all. I don't support them being something you have to go through a trainer to get. Frankly, I think half these trainers, we've said this before, there's no fucking consistency as far as trainers being like, we all use it exactly the same way and there's this staple way to do it, right? So no, I don't agree with that.
Yeah. I think you made a great point too. It's like some people just have one problem. It's like the dog jumps up. And that's all they need it for.
Yeah.
They're not trying to have like a fully completely trained dog. They just need the dog to stop doing one thing.
Yeah, and let's say somebody buys one and it's just not working, right? It's just not working for them. People aren't going to keep using it. They're going to realize very quickly, this tool isn't working to achieve the thing that I'm trying to achieve, so I'm just going to stop using it. And even more so many people buy it and they just use the fucking tone setting anyways. They never use the stem, right? We hear that more than anything also. So, yeah.